Hello, this is Sheshachalam from Astroguide Mysore. Today, let us understand, as in relation with mundane astrology and medical astrology, what is actually going on in today's world. So, usually, astrology deals with Desha, Kala, and Vartamana. So, in this particular uh, subject, we need to understand Desha means the place where we stay. Kala, the era in which we are living. Vartamana is the present day situation which we are going through in this world. Vartamana, the present status. So, when we do this calculation with regard to the medical astrology, we are finding difficult facts to understand. There are many difficult facts which we need to understand. The first most difficult fact that we are, what we are facing today is the capacity of a person, let us say physically, mentally, or psychologically. So, what I call Pepsi as physical, emotional, psychological, spiritual, and intellectually, it is decreasing. It's on the lower, it's going down and down. So, the ideology of the person itself is changing. So, let's say I'll give you an example. I have, when I talk astrology, I keep telling a lot of stories. But let me give you examples today. Like, um, let us say you have a juicer mixer grinder which is there in your place. You have bought a new one and you are using it. So let's say it's a very high technology one. You are putting apples here and you are getting the apple juice, refined apple juice as an output. The skin, the pulp, the waste fibers, and the seeds are all coming out from the other end. So it's separating the apple, refined apple juice. Let's say after certain months of usage, now when you put the apple inside with the juice, you can see that you have some small pieces of seeds, you have some residual pulp, you have some skin also there. So you don't want it. So now what are you going to do? So the machine is not working as per your requirement. Either you repair the machine, or you may say, okay, sir, I can't repair the machine. I don't have, I don't put my effort into that. My effort is better. I will take the juice, I will strain it once again using a manual strainer and I will drink it. Or you will say, I will drink along with the seeds, which is dangerous. Apple seeds are poisonous. So now, if I put the same example into a human being, what has happened is the input itself has to be changed. So, I'll give you another example for a human being now. Let's say you have your grandmother living and she is around 80 odd years, and you know after a particular age they can't digest normal food, what normal for younger people. So what you would do is you would give her smashed food, or food which is thoroughly baked, so that it will be easy for her to digest. She should not go through a medical condition or difficulty of constipation after eating a hard food. So you would take care of her by giving her the food which she can manage. So that means you are now, the machine is old. The machine is old. I am comparing the further first example with the old lady. The machine, the digestive system is also a machine. It's a machine. See, the heart is a machine. It's an organic machine. It's clicking. One day it will stop clicking. That's it. So that's the exit. So now the digestive system is a system. So the input is changed because the system we know is not having the capability. The capacity has reduced. So the input itself is soft enough so that the system can still work something with that and then still give some energy to the lady, that is your grandmother. What has happened today is the younger generation, the generation which is somewhere between, let's say, 25 to 50, they have become like this. The immunity has gone down, the virya shakti, that is this, the strength to procreate, have children normally, has gone down. The stamina is totally gone. There is too much of anxiety, there is too much of pain, there is too much of stress, and people cannot take it anymore. They can't sleep, there is insomnia, there is so many things which are there with regard to the psychological problems, the emotional problems, the fear, the psychosis, the OCD, attention deficiency. So many things come and sit now with regard to your mental strength. And with regard to the belief as to what to do in my future, I don't know. It's clueless. People are now prepared like, like machines, like in the schools and the colleges, they are prepared for jobs. And unfortunately, after all the hard work they put, around 30 years of hard training, they come out as a product, fully packed package. They come out and they don't have jobs. They go into panic. They don't know what to do now. There's no job. And they don't have any other life skills. They can't simply go and start growing potatoes and beans in the agricultural field. No, they don't know. They don't have the life skill. And why is all this happening? Is because it's very clear, it is because we have lost the contact between the Panchabhuta and the self. Let us say this is the self, the Panchendriya. Panchendriya and the Panchabhuta. We have lost contact with these two. Totally, we have lost contact, and we have done it purposefully. I don't know what was the purpose and what was that which was pulling us into this. It's like a maze of addiction. It's like a maze. It's a strong maze of addiction. We have got into it. I'll tell you the Panchabhutas. The Panchabhutas are the space, water, fire, that is light, air, and earth. So these are the Panchabhutas. Let me once again see: space, water, fire, air, earth. Panchabhutas. How much are we close to this? This is called nature. How close are we? That's why we feel happy when we go to a beach, when we go to a forest, when we go near a waterfall, when we swim in the water pool, when we are there out with children with picnic. We are happy. The space. We want to explore spaces. We want to explore. When you touch earth, how many people even touch earth? With folded hands, I would request people, please give one day in a week for the Panchabhutas. Go out to a park, go out, dig something, play with mud, play with earth, play with Mother Earth, play with nature. If you don't play with it, it is playing a very bad game with you. I'll tell you, those who do not want to relate themselves with nature, if they do not want to relate themselves with nature, I am repeating it, nature will clearly cut them off from the face of earth. Nature doesn't need you. We need nature. Nature without human beings is much happier. As many people tell, you remove the insects from this world, the world will start shivering and die very soon. You remove the microbes, the world will die immediately. You remove the human beings, the world is happy. It's now, wow, it's beautiful. So I heard it from great guru speaking on YouTube. Fantastic. So that's really what's going to happen. So please indulge yourself for some time. Give yourself some time with the beautiful sun. Sunbathing. That is one of the remedies what I give for people who are lacking vitamins. Sunbathing every day, show your body to the sun. People have forgotten this. They are always in the AC. They come out of the house with AC. They sit into the car, AC. AC is air conditioned. Then they go into the office. There is air condition. There again they come back in the evening before the sun sets. They would not have even come out. So they have not seen sun for the whole week. Their body, their muscles, everything is gone. They are like living objects, living human beings without any strength. Where is the natural strength which was there with us, with our forefathers who have built these nations? They have built these nations with their bare hands. They have dug the well, they have plowed the soil, they have done everything. They have done everything with their hands. And we don't know anything to do with our hands. We don't know what to do. I will tell you, if there is cow dung in front of your house one day, your child will come and ask, what's that? What's that pancake? There is muffin or pancake in a color, green color. It's actually cow dung. They don't know what's cow and what's cow dung. So I will tell you, people are totally away from the panchabhutas. You need to do it for physical fitness, for the strength in you, the stamina in you, for the blood rush. You need to have sunbathing. You need to do sunbathing at least 10 minutes a day. Show yourself to sun. For mental fitness, for the moon to be strong, that is sun. Now I am coming to moon. You have to do meditation, to dhyana. Think about, concentrate, be cool for at least 10 minutes every day. For motivation, do activity, walking, keep movement, that is for Mars. For intellectual strength, that you should know something, keep reading. Every day 10 minutes of reading. Don't leave that. We have lost it. We don't attend lectures, we see it on YouTube, or we see it on some other online platform. We don't attend any functions, we see the recap, we see the highlights. I don't know what's happening. We don't go to the real thing. We are all now in virtual life. Virtual life, we will also become virtual people. That's it. We will become virtual memories. So please involve yourself. Don't try to see the virtual reality of anything. There is nothing real in the virtual life. Please go there and do it. So for Jupiter, you need to sit with your elders. I don't know how many people sit with their elders nowadays. The panchabhuta means you need to have the natural blending. You need to blend with nature. You need to talk to people, laugh with people, have, you need to go to places where there are, animal husbandry. In the nice way, I'm telling. I'm not talking about the meat industry. No, I'm talking about where you have pets, you have good, you can interact with cows, cattle, horses. Jupiter, it gives you beautiful interaction. Mars, you can have your dog running around in the park and you running behind it. You can see that particular energy what you get there, playing with those animals in the park, or with your children running around. That is Mars. And you should have 10 minutes of Venus to music, fine arts, painting, leisure, photography, many things else, traveling around. Think about it or invest time into it. Do not overindulge into activities of Rahu. We are totally gone into Rahu. We are into the nightlife. We are always into, getting off the stress. We think that if I drink, I can sleep well. I'm sorry. If you drink, you can't sleep well. You wake up with a hangover. So do not unnecessarily get involved with Rahu. So you have to push the Rahu out of your life and try to live the sun, moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, and Venus, and even Saturn. Try to do something, implementation, you will get an experience. Try to build something, do it yourself. DIY. It's not easy. Try to do it. You will understand how difficult it is to even build a small kennel for your dog. It is, my God, difficult. You will need to know how the tools have to be operated. You don't know how to operate the tools. Sit with your son or a daughter. You start doing all that. Bring your screwdrivers, your cutting pliers, make the fence, grow a garden, grow your own vegetables. Why I am trying to tell you all this is because we have lost our touch with nature, and nature, I'll tell you, is merciless. It will not show you even 1 minute of mercy. It has already given us a shock, a treatment, a big treatment of shock by giving you the COVID. We have all gone through this. We have suffered. Let us not suffer more. Let us now understand what is real living. So every week, one day in a week, any day in a week, don't rush into the parks only on Sundays. Any day in the week, take a time out and involve yourself with nature. Even small growing, vegetables or flowers in your balcony is a fantastic pastime. So, the best remedies for today's mundane astrological, medical related problems is to involve ourselves into regular activities of the Panchabhuta, that is nature. Mingle with nature, and you will be very happy in your life. You will be healthy. Thank you very much for today's